Hello and welcome back anyways. I actually got us back to the path off camera. Just don't ask about how much of a coward I was. I definitely did not run away from all the enemies. Yeah, no, I'm not a coward. What do you think I am, a coward? See, just to prove I'm not a coward, I just, like, absolutely obliterated that spider. I hate spiders. You're all gonna die. Like, you're actually gonna... Yeah, you have a one-way ticket to death. Because I killed you. So you're dead. A one-way ticket. No coming back. No refunds. What's down here? I think there's a chest. Actually, I think there's a chest. There's also... Sorry, I'm moving my mic, so I don't have to talk as loud. So I don't have to talk as loud, but I still sound volumed. There should be a chest. Oh, you bing bong game. That is a chest. We have to kill this. How bad can it... Oh, that did like almost no damage. I need my heat wave back, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Very soon, after Phoenix Gate, we're going to have a ton of, like, more customization to do. So, I actually think it is time to bring back heat wave. The real question is which one I'm going to get rid of. I think... I genuinely don't know. Because I like Rising Flames and I like Scarlet Cyclone. I like both of them a lot, but so I don't know which one to get rid of. But I do kind of need to get rid of one of them. I think I'm gonna get rid of Scarlet Cyclone though, just because I'm still gonna keep Wicked Wheel for the time being here. I'm not getting rid of Wicked Wheel anytime soon, so I guess yeah. Cyclone's the one to get rid of. Although like the upgrading for Rising Flames is more expensive, so I don't know. What's in here? Okay, nothing good. Okay, let's do it. Let us reset you, get that money back. Can I upgrade you? Yes, I can. Once you master them, oh, I guess I should do more. Once you master them, you can put them on any icon. So, like, if I mastered Rising Flames, for instance, I could actually, like, replace one of those two with it. Anyways, I want to switch y'all out. I'm thinking about it. And I want you to be Heat Wave. So those are the ones I'm going to, like, try to use the most. And these are my quote-unquote powerful ones, I guess. If that makes sense. I did upgrade you, right? Yeah, okay. Now, if I remember correctly, this side quest here, this guy's a real character, and I'm going to want to kill him. Like, badly.
You there! Over here!
Ah! I was looking for one of these outside of Karen Orvat. I didn't know there was one here.
It's the same as the one back at the hideaway. Doesn't seem to be working, though.
Yeah, you get something, I think, for active. There's like 4 of them, and you get something for it. Is that a shed I see over there? Yeah, I have to go there for a side quest. I remember that now.
Excuse me, I can use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You in the Marfors, are you?
Oh.
Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you, then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Made out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
We'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
I thought this guy was a complete asshole. I must be thinking of someone
I
else.
suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge.
Ah!
Bryce, his name is. They want to know if it's safe to come across.
Bryce must be the one that's a
Off you go, then.
complete jackass that I want to kill. Because I could have sworn it was this guy. So anyways, I saw an item. I'm going to go get that item first. I'm going to ignore your friend because I think he's an asshole. Should be right there. Yeah, because you can't cross this. Some silly old reason. A little overly silly. But 'tis what it is, I suppose. And we got the item anyway, so.
Look hungry, all right.
Oh yeah? Boom. Hungry for death. Oh yeah. Oh, I missed you, Heatwave. You are such a goated thing. And I never even knew about you until this playthrough. This tells you, don't judge. You gotta actually try out these abilities before you completely discount them. Because I completely discounted it, and it's like, oh my goodness, Heatwave's like the best. It is so goated. And this should be it. Okay. Just die already, dude. Thank you.
Find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Oh, yeah, and while I'm thinking about it, I forgot to mention it. Like, those, like, wild animals, you can attack them, and it will start a combat, but they're not going to attack you first. So why would you do that? Why would you be so mean to them? All right, you're a jackass, right? Yeah, I'll just preemptively attack you.
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
Your friend asked me to get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack. Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge. Bugger me, you're a tough one, aren't you? Oh, Frederick. You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Not as much as a jackass as I remembered. Not like a nice guy or anything. He was kind of a little bit of a jerk, but I don't know who I'm thinking of. There must be another one coming up real soon then. I know there's one. There's one closer to Oriflamme. That's a real horrible dude. Like really
The
bad.
windmills. That must be Eastpool.
See, there's a nice little area over here, but I'm not going to go there yet because I actually need to for a side quest. See, like, that's just, like, antelope creatures, but I can also just go, like, boom. Oh, they actually are antelopes. I don't know what antelopes look like in the real world. I just made a guess.
Distance, boy.
That they look something like that. There. Like, there was no point in that. Oh, 12 AP. I mean, it could be worse.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Rest in peace, Lord Murdoch. Killed by a dominant of fire. Probably Clive, but a dominant of fire nonetheless.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
First piece of music that, oh, now we can do all the character appearance stuff. Cool. The first piece of music we heard with Lady Hannah there, what a beautiful piece of music that I'm going to have to, again, scour the name for. I own the soundtrack. I may have already actually liked it as well. I'm just exploring. Yet another town already. Oh, I've never been back here. Is there like a chest or something? There should be. Really? There's not a chest here? That seems like an obvious location to put a chest. But oh well. I suppose we didn't need a chest there. I just wanted a chest there, guys. Dang it. I want to steal from people. Ooh, store. I can buy a potion because I'm down a potion.
Take your fancy.
Probably nothing good. Yo, this is actually... Oh, it's actually not the exact same as the one in Martha's Rest. It's about to say... Oh, I don't know why I'm trying to increase that amount. I'm literally at the most already. Pretty tiny little place. Oh, look! DLC 1's right over there. I didn't even pay attention to that spire in my first playthrough until I played the DLC and I was like, oh.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Alrighty. Let's go find this gent.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Is this sword any good? I just realized I've... Hey! It is 5 better! It is a singular 5 points better. Oh, stagger, that's what that other symbol is. It is 5 better in attack and stagger. It is a glorious looking sword, though. Look at that beauty! Oh, that is so cool. I'd love to have, like, one of those.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
All right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Alrighty. I know where he is, but I'll do the asking around thing.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him? if you don't mind me asking. You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well, then it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. Oh, the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Alrighty, that's one person. Oh, we only need to talk with one more person.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceroy stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, he'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
And like always, the stables are like right at the entrance. I say like always, but not all the towns actually have like major things.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Now you may be thinking,
He
oh,
hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just concentrate on finding him.
well, we're ending the video now, aren't we? Actually, no. I feel like I've given you a lot of short videos recently. I'm gonna give you one on the little bit on the longer, and also just so we can go straight to Phoenix Gate next video. Plus, I want a nice little, I don't know, that would be a cool view for like a thumbnail and ending screen. But up here will be like a really nice view that I'd like to put at the end of the video. So I gotta do that. Yeah. So So I have lots of reasons to not end it immediately. Plus, I don't know, my fingers are aching for another combat for some reason. I'm aching to kill something.
Look.
Oh yeah, look at that view.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Oh. Alrighty. Oh, that's right. I was just about to, like, cyclone, but I can't really. Yeah, okay, yeah. The cool thing about Wicked Wheel is it can go upwards. Where not all of my attacks can go upwards, which makes it very handy. Something like that doesn't really go that far upwards. And sometimes you want like that verticality. So that's the benefit of something like the Ruda. Or at least that one skill. I think her like mega skill probably does something similar, I imagine. I don't know, I'm actually kind of excited to try that out. Because I think it's the only... There's only 2 icons I never tried out, the big boys. Although, I don't think there's a single icon where I've tried all the different abilities. I've done all the Phoenix ones, though. As of the series, I've done all the Phoenix ones. So, that's exciting.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition, one which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stay behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them.
But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village
And what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Woot woot! And we get to go straight to Phoenix Gate next time. That was the big advantage of going a little longer on this one. Right to Phoenix Gate. I mean, I've gone short the previous one, so it's not that big of a deal anyways. Wow. Well, yeah, this has been long enough. Goodbye.